as I'm sort of ahead of time, but 6 minutes late to my own damn stream. Thank you guys for tuning in. Oh boy. How's everybody doing tonight? This is, in fact, the closing hour, and give me a second because I forgot to do something. Oh, no. I remember. No, we are good here. Let's go ahead and show this off now. Today's featured beer is not what I'm drinking right now, but today's featured beer will be the Elysian Men's Room Original Red. Because I think it's yummy, and then as soon as you try it, I can actually say the real quote, because we think it's yummy. Hey, cigar, I don't want to smoke the big one because I don't know how long I'm going to be here. Plus, I already had a cigar today. I was on with Mask and Geek people. If you have not already, go check out masculinegeek.life. I don't remember exactly what the membership is, but you know, if there's like 2 tiers, one of them it gets you the chat there, it gets you a lot of the articles and all this other stuff. The higher tier, which is the one that I have, that's the one where it comes with other benefits, and we actually hold what's it called, Fortress meetings. Basically, it's a private Zoom chat between all of us. And it was a concept that Vince and Rob and TJ at the time had come up with. Hey, you know what? Basically, have our own speakeasy. We could talk about, whatever you want to talk about. And holy shit. Oh, my buddy's still texting me. I'm going to use the triangle cutter on this one. Finding that a little bit easier these days than the hole punch, which is nice, but whatever. But you get to have these kind of discussions that you would not be able to have on any social media platform, and likely, unless you know the right people, you probably wouldn't be able to have them in person. And so it's definitely worth the money. As Mick Dubis say, it's worth the money to drop just to have that. I got in late, I think, for the introductory price, of which I think Vince would have had me in anyways. He had on, what's it called? Red Pill Thor. Thor Markinson, I believe his name is. Real interesting guy. The guy's almost in his 60s. Dude is fucking jacked. He looks the part. So, but he has a lot of other knowledge, outside of just fitness, and we talked about a whole bunch of different things. Some of the things we'll actually talk about just a little bit today. I'm not going to give away anything too much as far as what was talked about in our private chat, but he actually touched on the subject that I want to hit on today. And get this properly lit. That's more like it. This is La Aurora 115. If you see that or not. It's a anniversary cigar, apparently. So, we're gonna give this one a shot. Saw it at the local place, and I don't know, looked good and had a nice price to it. So, we're gonna give it a shot. It's reminding me of the punches that I got here, the 5-pack that I got. I smoked one last night. During the End Times report, of which I might be able to actually upload at some point. We'll see. The last one's gonna the one before that is gonna require some editing. Let's just put it that way. It's gonna require editing before I'm able to actually upload it. That's just something I had to find out recently. And then I had another one again, for this afternoon for me at least. And I think it was afternoon for everyone else because it started 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it's noon Superior Standard Time for me and Thor because he's in California, I believe, and maybe a couple other people. You know, that one earlier, so I didn't want too much of one now. Here's another one. I got this major fucking one because is an A Fuentes Gran Reserva, and I don't think it's the exact same one that Vince had. Vince, the Masking Geek. We talk about him in a moment. But I got that one. I saw that one. I remember one of his posts that he put out there, and I think I'll reserve that for next Friday. Apparently, I go for quite a long time. I think, what was it? I looked at the call it the timing for the actual recordings. Here's a weird thing. Here's what happened. Here's what happens on Instagram. And it could be that they just went back to this. It could be that, I had it wasn't even a post, it was a story that ended up getting flagged because of the whole karate cult thing. And, the needle in the arm solution to that's being pushed right now. So I posted someone else's story, and then that ended up getting flagged. And I immediately, once I figured that out, I went to see if I could still go live, and I was still able to go live. I even did like a little short video, just kind of letting everyone know what happened. But for the last few weeks, let alone the last few months, Instagram opened things up to where it used to be where you could only go for an hour at a time and can only have 2 people on. But then come to see later, they finally lifted a lot of those bans where you can actually go for I don't know how long you can go. I think the longest I've gone for is like 2.5 hours. One of those. You can have 4, 5, 6 people on at the same time. And so I started doing that. I actually found out about the former part. I was expecting a stream drop, and it just never did. I actually discovered that live. It's pretty interesting. You guys can follow me at the goddamn bacon on Instagram, as long as I'm still there. By the way, don't look for me on Twitter just yet because I tried to create. It was my 4th account. I went and created it in literally like 10 seconds after I created it, it got fucking, what was it? I basically got put in Twitter jail within 10 seconds. I hadn't even done anything. Literally, that literally happened today. Tell you, talk about a new personal record, man. Talk about a new personal record. But yeah, there's that. But going back to, I got in some trouble with the Instagrams. You know, they're literally banning shit that's just kind of not even talking about, you know, the retard jab, is not talking about the retard demic or anything like that. Now that shit's getting banned. And so now it makes you wonder what's next. But, I went on, started my live stream. As somebody's having a good time outside, good for them. Move this up a little bit more. Hope I didn't get too much mic noise. No, I'm talking about my topic. That, if I remember correctly, was about the whole the people that followed 21 Studios fucks. Them showing up in Aaron Clary's chat, AstroConsulting.com, by the way. Just was talking about them, and we had a side conversation because one of the people that I'm friends with, still from the Gary and Dino show, we kind of had our own side discussion as far as the events that happened between me and not just the Gary and Dino show, but the Third Man Militia, and this is a whole big thing. You can find it on the website, an honest interview with Patty. And then there's On the Road Appeasement. Type that in. You can probably type in Patty or Appeasement, or just the whole title. I'm just giving the whole titles as far as that goes. Kind of documents that, at least from my side. And I invite you to go to find her and get her side of the story. As I drink my man tits beer. That's what we're calling IPAs these days, because everyone was like, dude, bro, don't drink your fucking IPAs. It's got estrogen and shit. It's going to give you man tits. Yeah, clearly I have fucking man tits. Look at this shit right here. Clearly got fucking man tits. Okay. Anyways. We had our own side discussion about that, but, I kept talking about it. And for whatever reason, it's something I hadn't noticed for a while, but I'm glad I noticed. It was like, the stream is ending. Why is the stream ending? I haven't had time to go take a look at that. My best guess is that it had something to do with that post that got pulled down, and I got some sort of restriction because everyone else seems to be able to do the same fucking thing that I was able to do, at the time. Whatever. We'll see. Yeah. Now I'm back to square one. Now I'm back to where I started on Instagram. It's going to be shows in 1 hour blocks, and that's why I decided to start recording it on a separate device so I could release it on the website. So, there's that. Yeah, there's that. On to today's topic. Pretty sure all you guys know what the honeymoon period is, or I don't know. Maybe you don't. Maybe you've never gone through that, at least officially or unofficially. If we're just talking about having a girlfriend or whatever. Excuse me for a moment. Exit stage right, I think. If I'm looking at that correctly, yeah, this way, yeah. Oh, that'd be stage left for you guys. Exit stage left. There you go. The cigar's okay. I like it. It's not killer, but it ain't bad. All right. Tossed away that beer. That means I need another one. Some men's original red. How about that? It's a fucking Saturday night after all. Did they increase? I heard they did this in New York. I'm going to check in a moment. Whoops, as I spill some of my goddamn beer. There we go. I had to fuck up live on a show. Where am I? Oh, I got paper towels right here. Cool. I got some evil, nasty paper towels to help me clear up some spills. There we go. As I bump the mic. Yeah. Let me see. What? Because we went to what? Limited freedom stage 3 here. We'll find out. I haven't thought to figure that out. I think it had passed last night or the other night or something like that. It would have been last night. Where there would have been actual nightlife to go to if I was so inclined to go there. And I did see some activity, but really not all that much. All right. What time's the gold bars closing on Washington State? Let's see. What does that bring up? Thank you. And it brings up other bars here. Huh. Yeah. One of the local ones actually closes, some close at 11, some close at 12. There you go. Eating and drinking established COVID-19 requirements. Alcohol service, delivery, and consumption, including beer, wine, and spirits, must end by 11 p.m. Food service may continue past 11 p.m. Jesus Christ. Oh, now here's an updated one. Drinking beer, wine, and cocktails on site must end according to state guidelines at midnight. Okay, so it's midnight now. Yeah, I'm still not going to it. I'm still not. I'm not playing the fucking game. I'm not playing the fucking game. So that means you assholes get me here. So, yeah, there you go. There's your update here on the ground. And sorry, A-Dub, if you listen to this. I don't know if you do. I don't think you do. Hopefully a certain other person doesn't. Who we'll be talking about here a little bit later. Hopefully. I've been doing what I can. We'll explain that in a moment. Yeah, no bars to go to out here this way. Not in this state. Utah apparently, according to what Rob says, has opened up a bit. Washington has not. Hope everyone was sitting down for that. Men's room red is a D. Yummy. Definitely. Men's room that just so you know, it's a beer that Elysian Brewing Company, it was a beer that they made for the men's room program. Their show here, and they can be found online. Just type in men's room live or type in the men's room and look for the hang on. What is it? Look for that sign. That's the men's room. Definitely check them out. They're a funny goddamn show. Showed me and my dad bonding around at least a little bit. They're on terrestrial radio here, KSW 99.9 FM. And stream now on Audacity. It's not radio.com anymore, it's on Audacity, but just look them up. You'll be able to find them. It's worth checking out. So is their beer. I also have a men's room beer finder last I checked. But that was a long time ago, so don't ask me. So let's talk about we'll talk about A-Dub for a moment. I'm not gonna name her. Me and Vince, she knows who at least knows who Masculine Geek is. But if I had to take a wild fucking guess, as a bunch of shit starts falling from the fucking sky. No, we're just gonna do it like this. Yeah, here's a benefit of wearing the fucking wearing the damn hat. It helps with the lighting. All right, we're gonna do it with this. That's fine. Actually, this is fired from this job, so I'm never gonna use it again. Might set it on fire. Who knows? I give my useless shit a Viking funeral. Only proper way to send it out. But let's talk about it. We ended up meeting on Instagram a few years ago. I think we actually were talking, back when I was still with Hot Russian X. Back when she was still living. I don't remember exactly how we ended up meeting. I don't remember if she found me first, if I found her first. I would only take a while to say she found me first. Just saying. And so I don't know the nature of that, but we kind of we got to talking, and let's just say, especially once especially she started putting out pictures of what she looked like. I didn't know she didn't put it out. She was an avatar at the time, and so was I. But she started putting out pictures of herself, and it's like, oh my god! And again, me and Vince talked about this earlier. It's like she puts out these, like she has a pretty fucking face. She's clearly I don't know if she's in shape, but she's in shape. Let's just put it that way. When I was like, she's got those fucking lips. I was like, holy shit. And that's something I don't know. For me, at least, I see that and I was like, I must experience this. Not to discount her character or anything like that, and I still see that as pretty important. It's like, Look, but that kind of shit is kind of striking, you know. When you see, again, you judge a. There's a reason a book has a cover, and she is very good at putting the cover of that book out. Let's just put it that way. And so we get to talking. We have a few mutual friends and all this other stuff. And to boil that whole thing down, like we have our own discussion. You know, I think at the time, I ended up finding out that you know, she's quote unquote single mom, but she's not quite quote unquote a single mom. She has kids or whatever, but thing to make sure a little bit different, and that this is the reason I actually. It's not the reason, but I can kind of give her a bit of a pass on this. It wasn't that she went to fuck her husband over in divorce or take the kids or whatever. The guy she was married to fucking died. That means she's a widow. She's not a single mom. I don't know how the guy died, and that, unsurprisingly, hopefully, is not a question I would bring up in what I would want to be a kind of a lighthearted, you know, maybe laugh you into the bedroom scenario. Hopefully that's understandable. You know, I'm pretty sure most of them they don't want to relive the death of the father of their fucking kids. Let's just put it that way. But even though she does all this, she believes in the whole witchcraft thing, and which is fine. I got no problem with that. In fact, those girls are pretty fucking cool. They're pretty fucking fun. She definitely is. She's a shining example of that. And I've talked about, the Wiccan dog walker. I mean, I already have experience with this. They're definitely fucking fun. So as Rob says, he's talked about this as well. But he got talking to stuff, and at some point she did have a boyfriend, because that's what women are going to do. Every woman has a boyfriend, even when she doesn't. At least this time she fucking did. She had a fucking boyfriend. And did I care? No, not really. Again, women are always going to have boyfriends. Shit. They'll fuck around even if they do have boyfriends. Ask me how I know. But we're still talking. We're still going back and forth. And one of the things I know is she's putting out pictures, and she's doing not duck lips, but she is emphasizing what, at least in her mind, is her best asset physically, and that is her lips. And as cute as she is, I'm not going to disagree with that. I mean, that is a real fucking asset. That got my attention for sure. And I did my own commentary on that, and I was kind of tongue in cheek with a lot of them. And then there was one she put out, and it was just so blatant. I had to fucking say, it was like, okay, at this point, you're just fucking with this, aren't you? And she always loved my comments or whatever. She was always into that. And she still is. But then I noticed this other account, which, what the hell is a series of numbers and letters or whatever the fuck it was. He started liking my comments for whatever fucking reason. And put it this way, we and him, Bia and her talked a little bit back and forth. Not on Instagram, but I don't remember how it happened. Maybe I'll have to go back and look this up and see how it happened. Which would take a minute because we have a lot of messages back and forth. We actually talk almost day to day. I think she sent me a message today, actually. She sent me a message today while I was on, the Masculine Geek chat. And what was it? Yeah, it was this other guy. I didn't know who the fuck it was. I had an idea who it was. Talk about him in a moment. But I asked her, and I was like, look, I know it's your boy. I know you have a boyfriend, but is this him? And then literally on this fucking channel, if you go back far enough, you can find it. I don't remember exactly what which video it was, but me and Nick Schulander were talking. I had messaged her right before we went live. And Nick Schulander joined, and we're talking back and forth about whatever the hell we're talking back and forth. And I start getting like 100 goddamn messages from her. And basically, it was like, yeah, he was my boyfriend, until tonight. I don't like him stalking, me online and all this other bullshit. So she can I was literally a fucking catalyst for this breakup. And crazy, I haven't even met the girl yet. By the way, at the time, she still lived in California. I'm not gonna give away its city. I know which city I was gonna say, at some point, maybe I'd stay at her place on the way to go visit my folks. Maybe that'd give you an idea of it. It's off the 5. But that's not gonna happen anymore. So I was literally the goddamn catalyst for that relationship being broken up. We got to talking. She talked about, maybe she's gonna try to stay single because I think for a very early period in her time, until that point, like she was always been in a relationship, like most women, like I just said. I mean, she wanted to be single for a minute. Okay, cool. Talk about opening the floodgates. And predictably, even though I gave her praise for it on this channel as well, that took all of 20 days for that to end, and she found somebody else. And this guy ended up being the love of her life, and they're all good. And then guess what happened next? Guess what fucking happened next? She found her dream home and found a place she could open a shop. And guess where? If you had guessed within an hour's reach of where I am, of which she didn't even know exactly where I lived, that story coming up. I think I've talked about here on this program before. You win a prize. I still remember I don't remember exactly what I was doing, but I'm fucking around doing whatever the hell I'm doing. And I get like 4 or 5 messages or something like that. And, it's from her. It's from Ada. It's like, I click on it and say, hey, actually it was 2 messages. I'm thinking of something totally different. Sorry. It's 2 messages like, okay, I live in this city. I'm not gonna name it. I live in this city, Washington State. I live here now. She made it a point to fucking tell me that. And I go and I look and I'm like, shit, you're not that far away. And I knew you moved. You're posting pictures of, like you're with your new boyfriend, the new love of your life, or whatever, and you're building all this other stuff. I knew you moved. I didn't know you moved up here. Okay, that's fucking new. Didn't expect that to happen, but hey, at least I don't have to travel that far. Even though you have the quote unquote the love of your life, that you moved in with, all that stuff. Then of course there was that event. We've been talking sort of back and forth, because she has shit to do. She has her apothecary shop to run, and she had posted pictures of her with this guy. He's a truck driver. They're going like Utah, Nevada, and whatever because he does long haul trucking shit. It's like traveling with my love and whatever, and they're doing home projects. Okay, doing home projects with my love, all that stuff. In the background, still talking. And then one day, it was this year actually. It was February or so. That's when we had our snowpocalypse light. There's no snowpocalypse, 3/4 of what we had a couple years ago, back in 2019. Pretty decent. Close, but no cigar. Close, but with the cigar, I guess I would say. And going through that, and then I get messages that are okay. Hey, I'm in Olympia. Where are you? Oh, Jesus, here I give out fucking secrets. Guess I'll go ahead and say, yeah, I'm in this city. Where are you at? And it happens. I don't know. I guess she took a wild fucking guess. Why the hell else would anyone else go to Olympia? Nothing else in there. I'll tell you what. I had my one experience in Olympia, and it wasn't a bad experience. Like me and Hot Rush actually were coming back from the Olympic National Forest. And that's in the peninsula. It was our first time there, and well, everybody's still messaging me. Apparently, she's up late. Actually, it's not even that late. It's not even midnight yet. At least here on the Best Coast. But we were coming back, and both of us are hungry, and we didn't want to make any food. So what we do, we found a Five Guys, and we stopped there, and they had a pretty good Five Guys experience. I think we even ate some of the peanuts that were there. They hadn't hand out peanuts for free. All this stuff. They have peanut shells all over the floor and stuff. I guess that's the thing of theirs. But yeah, that's the extent of my experience with Olympia. I knew a guy who was he's a fellow. He at least was at the time a fellow men's room listener. He worked for or at least he works for or worked for. I'm not sure which one because I've lost contact with them. But he worked for the postal service, so he did a lot of walking around there. I actually met him on a camping trip, and I met him later again, at a men's room event, which is pretty cool. But that's all the experience that I had with Olympia, so I've never been there. Aside from that, but she's there. She said, "Okay, where are you at? I'm here." Whatever, and I tell her where I am. It's literally, it's damn near, it's halfway between where she lives and where I live. I'm looking at it and going, okay, she made the effort to go halfway. I'm certainly more than willing to make the commitment to go halfway. It's, first of all, I'm pretty sure my vehicle is more efficient than hers, so gas is not going to be an issue for me. Especially since I drive for a living, so I optimize that shit. But at the same time, there's snow on the ground, and I'm sure that's one of the reasons she did it. Or at least in part. And what she told me about it is, I'll leave that to your imagination. But it's like, you know how much money I fucking make driving when there's snow on the ground? And money I did make, like 4 or 5 days that we had snow on the ground, and it was actually significant and still falling on the stuff. I did, so I did what I had to do. I think back, and maybe I could have figured out how to get back to wherever the hell she was. Made that trip. But it is what it is. And by the time that window closed, she was already back where she lives. She's already back with her BFF or whatever. Which is fine. I totally understand that. Even started pictures outside of a Fort Sky dungeon. Pictures I wouldn't send to pretty much anyone. I actually sent her pictures. This is what it looks like outside. That's pretty damn cool. She got a real kick out of that. Fast forward to now, and the crazy thing is, I even noticed today. I was on the chat. I was literally sitting in the same seat that I'm sitting in now. I just realized I don't have one of my lights on. Hang on. I'm gonna do this correctly. There we go. And so fuck other things up. There we go. Let's fuck things up, Bacon. Let's fuck things up. Am I still connected? Yes, I'm still connected. There we go. We have more of a dungeon feel here. How about that? So we actually, we're talking damn near almost every day. In fact, like I was saying, during the Fortress stream, the Zooming that B and the Masking Geek people were having, I don't know. She ended up messaging me something. I think she shared a reel or something. I haven't had the time. I don't know if she follows this channel or not. I've advertised it enough on Instagram. It's a good chance she does. It's a good chance someone else does too, which might be a fucking problem. Who knows? But she sent me like a reel or something, and she does it because she knows I like them. Well, that's cool. It's nice that someone takes the time to just do that. It's pretty cool. But it shows that you're on their mind, that they take the time to send that kind of stuff to you. Same thing I do to quite a few other people. Not just women I'm interested in, I do it to my mom too. And hopefully you understand I'm not interested in my mom in that way. I just kind of I kind of like my mom. She's cool. I haven't even got back to her. Just so you know how busy it's been here. If you heard the latest Instagram live there at the goddamn bacon, you'll understand why, at least in part. So she's someone I keep in contact with pretty regularly, and think I asked some questions her, she answered them, and I haven't even had time to get to any of that. I should be able to by tomorrow. So AW, if you're listening, I'll get back to your messages. But I've logged on a couple of times. I had a little brief time to log in some things and then maybe answer some messages and send some other stuff out. Something that I needed to get done because I needed to get it done, or I needed to send this out. And one of the things I saw, this is again gives me kind of is reminiscent of what happened because I know the guy's handle because you've linked to it before, and am I talking to her or am I talking to you guys? She's linked to it before, and they've commented on each other's page. So I know the guy's handle. And even if I didn't know the guy's handle, I would certainly recognize the profile image. Dude, it's just get bright in here. Oh God. Hang on, did I fuck things up? Laura's just here, so I gotta throw the streamer in the chat. Hang on, copy the clipboard. Son of a bitch. Oh, that's how you change the layouts. Okay, I didn't even know that. I'll throw that in the chat. In case Boris wants to come on. I got a couple hours. But I'm looking, it's like, okay. I kind of scroll down a little bit because I have time for that, and then scroll down and it shows, people who you may know or whatever, and it's this guy, and even if I didn't recognize him, I was like, okay, but I definitely recognize the girl he has in the background, and guess who it is? It's this girl. All right, so even though I know that I knew obviously that she had this guy that she moved in with, and they moved up here. I don't know why they picked up here, but I could take a wild fucking guess. And but unlike the last relationship, and we can talk about that in a little bit. I wasn't too worried about that one. She even sent me messages of some other guys, some other beta orbiters, I guess we could put it that way. Now we're sending messages like, okay, this guy, if without rule of law breaks out, this guy ain't gonna be able to protect you. And she was kind of bummed about that. And I can understand, but I look at the guy's pictures, I'm like, whoever said that, they're not wrong. They're not me. They're not Bull Rush. They're not Vince. They're not anybody else like that. This guy is a definite fucking soy boy, and that's, I hate to say it, but somebody who's settling for someone who has kids, especially, I hate to say it, but the kind of kids you have or that she has, yeah, I'm not gonna be intimidated by it. Let's put it that way. And this guy kind of the same way. Well, I think he's a little bit in better shape. And so I saw she basically kind of has to depend on this guy at least a little bit more, because I'm pretty sure he pays the rent. And he probably pays a lot more for whatever. She runs her apothecary shop, and I don't know what the fuck that makes, but I'm gonna take a wild fucking guess and say it doesn't make that much. And so he's paying a lot of bills. So I'm not trying to fuck up that relationship. So I've been doing what I can, just kind of be kind of in the background. I'll comment on every other thing, and I'm not overt as far as, when she starts making, DSL pics, which she's been doing recently. We're getting to that. Well, let's talk about. I mean, back when they were, hooking, they were doing their own thing, and she's posting a lot about that. But that's been drying up. That's she's maybe posted a pic about one of her kids. I think it was because she's what, like 4'12" or something, maybe 80 pounds, soaking wet. As far as I can tell, she's some tiny little girl, which is fine for me. I don't care. She makes posts like that. But it's increasingly been, the focus has been getting off of how this guy is fucking good and how he's, the love of her life and whatever. And going back to what she's focused on, obviously her kids, because, I don't know if you knew this, kids are going to be the most important thing. At least you would hope they are, to a woman's life. Then it's been getting back to, like, basically she's putting out the same damn pictures she was putting out way before then. Or she's put out pictures of herself doing kind of the kissy faces and all this stuff. And then recently she had a post out that it wasn't a picture of her, and she'll do other stuff as well. She'll talk about different things, whether it's her field of practice. I don't want to say a little field of practice, because it actually is a pretty big field of practice, whether you believe it or not. It's her field of practice and other things, specifically the mask thing. She was talking about, like, the Asian Sumerians wearing masks and, like, how that went to what was it? Islam or something. And she had her whole dissertation as, basically her stance on that. And was like, and I had my own posts on that. Because I understand your position. If you absolutely have to wear a mask to get something done, you wear it. Go ahead. I get it. Leave the fighting up to us. Leave the fighting up to people like me and people like Bullrush and people like Vince and TJ and Rob and all the rest of us. I mean, that's what we're here for. I mean, we all train for this shit. So you did what you could. I definitely understand that. What's up, Bullrush?
Nothing much. Working on some razors.
All right.
What are you doing?
Just doing a show here. Talking about I was talking about kind of what's going on, and I haven't even gotten to kind of the main topic yet, but I was building my way up to it.
Nice.
That and smoking a cigar, drinking a beer, having a good Saturday night evening.
Yeah, I'm trying to I'm experimenting with some liquid gold leaf here. On this
liquid gold leaf?
Yeah, because it's this stuff here. So basically,
okay.
Basically, I don't know if you can see it, how well you can see that. It's kind of gold colored.
Not very well. You're kind of, I don't know what you're using for lighting, but
I don't know.
You look like you're looking at a you look like you're looking at a smartphone, basically.
Oh, really? Oh,
Not that my lighting's any better,
yeah.
and
Anyway.
also I'm looking through shades, so
Oh, yeah.
could be me too.
That's probably why you can't see it. But anyway, that's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to see if this liquid gold leaf stuff will take into the relief part of this of some of these razors.
All right.
And because believe it or not, these like this is a double duck. This is from one of my it's from my personal collection. Anyway.
Which you're trying to curtail from what I hear.
Huh?
Which you're trying to curtail from what I hear.
Yeah,
I had a friend tell me about this.
I had a well, here's the handle to it. I took the pins out of the pivot pin out because I had to clean it and stuff because it's never been done. But back in the day, these double ducks like this is another one here. This is a golden eagle.
Is that a complete one?
Yeah, it's a complete one.
Nice.
It's not like a new old stock or anything. It's been used, but it's a really good example. But back in the day, these like the tang here and the tail, this used to all be gold colored, but it's not now.
All right.
Yeah, whenever you used to get those double ducks, the tang and the tail were gold.
Nice.
But
just so everyone knows, I have no problem showing this off anytime I get a chance to. I do at one point I do need to get back in contact with you. It won't be on Twitter. I'll tell you about that later. But
yeah, you got like
I am a purchasing customer of bull rushes, and I will be again. Now I think I'll be completely honest with you. I mean, we're off topic here, but that's totally fine. You know, it's goddamn Saturday night, and some assholes talking here. But I did see that. I think that was actually the least expensive of razors that you had at the time. But the thing that grabbed my attention, you know, aside from that, was like I wanted a red one. You know, I think I talked about it, like kind of a red black one because I like that kind of color scheme. Was like, but this lime green was like that looks fucking cool.
That was my zombie apocalypse straight razor.
Oh no shit! Are you serious?
Yeah, that's why I made it. I wanted to make a zombie apocalypse straight razor. And then I caught that one. That was off of a Union Cutlery.
Union Cut. Let me see here. It says that right on the blade. That was one of the crazy things that I saw. I was like, wow, okay. Yeah, Union Cutlery Co. From Olean, New York.
Yeah.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, because they have I have a similar one called the Olean Wedge, and it's just like that one. It's that one there's it's a near wedge. So, but it's such a small razor though. It's not very wide. You know, I think that's like a half inch or something. But
this is 5/16 or something like that, or whatever it was. Which is fine. I mean, if you look at you can see my facial hair here. By the way, yes, this is real. This is not a glue on or Karl Marx or anything like that. This is actually my facial hair, and I've been growing up for the last couple of years.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Out of all the straight razors that I have in my collection, I use that little Olean wedge the most because it's good about edging up my facial hair and stuff. Because it's a narrow blade, it's small, and it gets in it can get a good line with it. So
yeah, and that's exactly what I would need. One of the things I don't think we need to connect offline about whatever straight razor supplies. I tried looking on Amazon and it just gave me other razors and shit. And it's like, I just need razor. I don't know. Do I need foam? Do I need and I obviously need a strop to kind of keep this kind of honed and in shape and all this stuff.
You want hardware for the straight razor, or do you want shaving hardware?
Shaving stuff. I need shaving stuff.
Oh, I can give you. Oh man, I can give you like 4 or 5. I can give you a couple dozen websites for that. You're not gonna.
All right, cool.
You're not gonna find that stuff. You're not gonna find that shit on Amazon and stuff. They're
Clearly.
yeah, they're independent mom and pop places that produce
Okay.
old fashioned like shave soap and brushes and stuff like that. And I can give you the names to all those places. The
Sweet.
straight razor hardware, as far as that goes, all you're going to need is a strop and or a paddle strop, preferably double sided. And on one side you have the horse, or you have leather, and both sides you have leather on the paddle strop, and on the other side you're going to have another piece of leather that you're going to put polishing compound on. And I'll tell you what all you need with that stuff.
Polishing compound. That's something I don't think I've heard about before.
Yeah, you're going to need polishing compound. It's called chromium oxide. It usually comes in a green block. And,
okay.
Yeah, it's usually around 30 to 35,000 grit level, but its main job is whenever you go.
It's way beyond crocus cloth, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That's like 1,500 or so.
Yeah, it ain't shit. So, like with that polishing compound, you're gonna put it on one side of your strop, and
okay,
and that's what you use to tighten up the edge on your straight razor after you get done shaving with it.
All right. Hell, I think that deals for you coming on and other people. I can't believe usually the last few weeks I've had like at least 7, 8, 9 people. I've had actually pretty decent engagement as far as this goes. I don't know what the hell's going on tonight. But I usually have pretty decent engagement here. For the last couple weeks. But for those who are listening later, there you go. There's your commercial for going to Lazarus Razors at Etsy.com and
no.
Want to check that because he knows what the fuck he's talking about.
That's
there
wrong.
You go.
I don't have that. I have a different website now.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Dude, send me that so I can put it on the website.
It's just LazarusRazors.com. I bought the website, or the website name, or the domain
You did?
name.
Okay, I'm gonna look that up right now.
Yeah, I bought the domain name for the next 3 years. So fuck them.
3 years? Oh, yeah. Who did you use to get that?
I forget. I have to go look it up. But like this,
if it's that big a deal, don't worry about it. I'm just curious. For 3 years, usually my domain, it's renewed every year, and from what I could tell, like all the major ones, they renew them for like a year or a month or whatever.
Well, it gives you the option. It gave me the option to do that, but it also gave me the option to buy it up over the course of, because it's only like $13 for the whole year. And I'm like, okay,
$13 for the whole year. That has to be an introductory price.
No.
That has to be.
No, I bought it for $3. No, there were other sites or domain names. They were like 2 or 3 times more expensive than that. But I went with the .com one.
Yeah, you definitely want the .com one. That's why I went the way that I did.
Yeah, so I was wanting to show you something real quick though.
Yeah, look at it right now. LazarusRacers.com. Holy shit! There we go. First thing that pops up: 11 by 16-inch Steinbruck and Drux Mozart Special vintage straight razor, $95.
Yeah.
5.8 Royal Blue vintage straight razor, which is red, but I guess the razor itself looks kind of blue. $75. 6.8 Antoni Tadros vintage straight razor, $110. 5.8 Crown razor. I think I actually saw this one. It was in the store when I was browsing through. I was looking at that one too. It was $60. You got other ones in here. You got another green one in here. It's Sapphire Vintage straight razor from Waterville, $100.
Oh yeah, that one is yeah, man, that thing is late 1800s. That blade.
Late 1800s. So that, again, not to bore people in the chat because we talked about this before. Whenever you come on, but you take these old goddamn razors and you restore them, and then you put them on the market for You know, Rob has said it before. I'm pretty sure Nick August has said it before. Go check out Nick August's channel. For anybody who's listening to this on the replay or listening to it live, it's like this is way under what the market value should be for it.
Yeah, if you go on like straightrazorplace.com, they have a shop and like their stuff, like their vintage razors. They do a really good job on the restorations, but like those razors are like anywhere from $200 to $500, $600.
What was it called again?
Straightrazorplace.com.
Okay, let me look that up because I want to do a quick comparison, just so everyone knows.
Granted, some of those straight razors are worth it because sometimes they sell what's called new old stock, and it's like old straight razors that they're still in a box basically. They've never been touched, but those are very rare.
Yeah, well,
the
site can't be reached, but I think I have mistyped this here, so give me a second.
Yeah, just do Straight Razor Place.
Yeah, fuck something up. Hang on.
Just go past it.
No, it was my fuck up. Oh. Sorry. Lobby, Straight Razors. It took me to like some blog or something. I don't know what the fuck this is. I'll click on Straight Razors. See what happens. So that's what you're up to tonight. I guess the concubine is asleep.
She's over at her parents' house tonight because her mom's sick.
Yeah, that happens. Yeah. It's all good.
She's out there, so she's taking care of her mom and stuff. I'll tell her it's all right. She'll pay me back later.
She'll pay you back for going to take care of her mom. I love it. That's awesome. First generation Jose Montserrat Poles, initial offer 1965, 1967. I'm not sure what the fuck any of this means. There's a whole lot of typing. There's a lot of fucking writing on this.
Where?
I'm looking at the site you sent me to.
Oh, it might be the wrong one.
I don't know. StraightRazorPlace.com index. It took me to. It looks almost like Reddit.
Yeah, that's probably the forum I was thinking of.
It's a forum. Okay. Yeah, it is a forum. That's what it is.
Yeah, there's a lot of shaving and razor forums, man. I used to be a mod on one.
Really?
Yeah, I used to write and shit for them too.
Explain a lot of your writing skills.
Huh?
I said explain a lot of your writing skills.
Yeah, well,
I actually, before you jumped on, I was talking about A-Dub, the Wiccan priest. We had talked about her. I talked about it a little bit at the end of the Masculine Geek chat. Who the fuck is messaging me at damn near midnight in the morning? Who the fuck is this? Hang on a second. 718 number. Oh! That's some chick that I met off of a dating website. She actually messaged me. Okay, cool. I'll get back to her later. I got more important things to do, as you can see.
Yeah, they got
now. Oh, she sent me a picture too. Nice. There we go.
There you go. I've got I found this stuff too. I bought this off of Etsy.
What's that?
It's a polishing compound, but it's like It's 0.15. It's 0.015 micron. You know how much?
Jesus Christ, that is my filter. My water filter wouldn't filter that out. Holy shit!
Yeah. Well, it's in a wax. It's a wax compound, but 0.015. I had to go look it up. 0.015 micron. The conversion.
That's real small.
The conversion to grit level, like if this was like a piece of sandpaper. The grit level would be 169,000 grit.
Jesus Christ!
That means that for every square inch, like if it was a piece of sanding paper, for every square inch there would be 169,000 pieces of particle per square.
Oh man!
Around about there, but yeah, it's insane.
That is some insane level of me because you know you think
I put on one of my strops already. I put it on one of my strops already, and I did a couple of my straight razors. And man, I'm gonna tell you, those are the nicest fucking edges I have ever shaved with in my life.
Let me put this in perspective. We're completely off topic, which is fine. That's all good. Let me put this in perspective. Now, I told you. I think I told you before. One of my college schoolings. Leave the martial arts shit to the side because it doesn't want to talk about this. But I went to aircraft maintenance school, and part of the course was turbine engines.
Yeah.
And those have some real fucking tight
tolerances.
Yeah, real tight tolerances. Yes, thank you for guiding me on that. You want to know what the tightest tolerance we had for that was for the turbine blades? Literally, the turbine blades.
I guess you would. Was it sub-micron level?
No, not even close. I already mentioned it.
What was it? Nanometers?
The crocus cloth, which is like 1,500, 3,000 grit, maybe at the finest level.
Yeah.
It's that level.
Oh.
And so the fact that you're getting to that crazy fucking level as far as the straight razor goes, that is insane for me to hear.
No, that's not insane. This polishing compound I got from this guy, because he makes his shit. He makes this shit in his home in Brooklyn. He's got a block that's even finer. It's like it costs like $65-$70, but he calls it purple haze. And that shit there, he says.
Is he from Seattle? I'm just asking for a friend.
No, he's from Brooklyn. He's straight from Brooklyn.
You said purple haze, man. I gotta ask.
And but the thing is, the grit level on it, he measures it in sub-micron levels. That's like sub-micron, like
There's a sub-micron level?
Yeah, it's like millimicrons, like thousands.
Holy shit.
That's how fine it is. Do you need something like that? No, but
it's nice to have. The people at Cutco are famous for saying that. You don't need it, but it's nice to have.
Well, I mean, your normal polishing compound for straight razors, the chromium oxide, it's like 35,000, 45,000 grit level or something, and that's more than enough.
Holy shit!
To touch up a straight razor, but this stuff is it's insane. It's really insane.
That's what I'm saying. yeah, it is insane.
But it's just that. But the thing about it is, though, man, it's the edge that it puts on a straight razor. It's like it's hard to explain. Like whenever I got done doing it, I went to go shave immediately after. All right, and I stropped it and everything. And I stropped it, and I stropped it on one of my horsehide strops. Went to go shave with it, and I had about 5 days worth of growth around my neck area and stuff.
Okay.
And bacon, it just went. It just disappeared. The hair just
disappeared.
Yeah, the hair
Damn.
There was no resistance. There wasn't even a sound. Like normally when you shave, like especially when you go undercut, like around your neck, you usually hear like a crinkling sound. That's the hair being cut. This shit.
I heard a little bit of that when I test trialed your razor that I literally gotten that day. I had that, literally when I did it, literally on this channel. So it even goes beyond that from what you're saying.
Yeah, because this stuff, because the razor the hair didn't even make a sound as it was being cut. That's how sharp it was. It was just passing through the hair. With
Jesus Christ.
I couldn't even feel a resistance against the blade. And that's like 5 days worth of growth. That's not for me.
That's not like me. Like, well, I don't know if you know this, but I mean, I told other people in the chat what I wear these days. You know the whole wear mask thing and all this stuff, and I just kind of built, especially in the area that I work in. I have my own goddamn suit that I wear, and that includes a respirator. And you can see this part in particular is going to be problematic in wearing an actual respirator in case, I don't know, you need to wear a respirator because nerve rays get dropped. And the respirator I wear these days is an old one. It's the one that I got from aircraft maintenance class. And it worked well. It's a paint respirator. It's an organic vapor respirator. But it's still going to work for most other things. And the cartridge is just pretty worn now, but it's more of kind of the character now these days. But I still wanted to make sure that it properly sealed, so I have to make sure that everything under the chin here is properly shaven, and so I have a full shaver for that. Sorry, I haven't used a tray razor for that just yet, but I have to make sure I shave at least one time a day, at least, or if not 2 times a day, or 2 times within the waking period, I guess is better way to put it. I have to make sure this is clean shaven.
Yeah, because you have to be able to make contact with your skin.
Exactly.
In order to get a good seal.
Exactly. 100%. You being a Marine, you would know that. You being an armed forces, you would know that.
Yeah.
That's something I had to explain to Joe Curl live. We explained that when we were in Salt Lake City. We had this discussion. We were at In-N-Out or something. Okay, I explained that to him. Yeah, I have to make concessions, so I can't grow anything under a certain line. And firefighters do the same thing. The reason they'll have the only facial hair they'll have is a mustache, because anything else, like it'll fuck that up. It'll fuck up that seal. And they end up start breathing smoke through their respirators, and bad shit happens. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
So I had to take special consideration in doing that.
Yes. Yes, you do.
Yeah. So, hey, I managed to figure that out. So, I mean, I guess, hey, I'm not dumb, at least as far as that goes. I'm dumb in a lot of other areas, but I'm not dumb in that one.
I found some other cool. I found some other cool stuff as well. Maybe, I'll send one to you one day.
All right.
But
did you see the title of this or the thumbnail for this before you join in, or did you just see it going live? Just out of curiosity. Okay. Do you know what the topic is?
Nope.
The topic is the honeymoon period, and specifically what happens when the honeymoon period ends. And now I was talking about AW, the what do you call it? The Wiccan, the new Wiccan priest is the second one, at least, that has been interested in me, who one that moved up here. And I was kind of talking about that, and finish that story in a moment. But
I think you mentioned her one time.
I mentioned her quite a few times.
Yeah. No,
I finished the story where basically I was the catalyst of her breaking up with her original boyfriend at the time, and now she's moved up here with another one. And now I didn't want to fuck that up with her, because I'm going to take a wild guess to say she kind of depending on him to pay for her where she lives right now, the kids that she has, and all that other stuff. And I know that's a whole nother thing, but just hear me out.
Did you say kids?
Yes, I did.
She has kids?
I even explained that too.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I know that's its own problem. I get it. Trust me, I'm going to be full speed ahead on this one, but I'll tell you this. At least as far as she goes, now Bolacash, she's another thing. We already talked about her.
Yeah.
But the reason I will set her at least a little bit apart as far as that goes is that the father of her kids died. I don't know how he died. I never asked, for the obvious reasons. But she's a widow. She's not just a regular single mom. She's actually a widow. That's a little bit different than just being a single mom. Just put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't remove the consequences of having kids in tow, but as I've said, other people that are going to take that mantle up. And that's what she's dealing with right now. I'm not trying to fuck that up, and I think I've already still fucked that up anyway somehow.
Ah, well. It's no big
Hey,
deal.
well, I haven't fucked that up with her. Like I said, she messaged me earlier today. I just haven't been able to get back to it. I've had way too much other shit going on in the background. So I haven't even been able to get into anything on Instagram. I really haven't. It's literally been that fucking tight here.
I don't use Instagram that much.
Go ahead.
So I don't use Instagram that much. I probably should, but
you should. We have a visual product out there that people can look at.
Yeah, I know. It's just they have a.
And you've been pretty good at, you had the Lazarus Razors Instagram profile. You were actually putting out pictures of that, and you had in descriptions, all the specs and stuff that you normally put. You put on the website that I've seen here. Yeah. You put on Instagram, or not Instagram, but Twitter.
I just don't.
By the way,
you can only access it with your fucking phone, though, man. That's why I don't.
Really?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, you can access it on the computer, but you don't have the functionalities on the PC or anything that you do on my phone.
Like no kidding.
Yeah, it won't let you do all that shit. If it did, I wouldn't have a problem with it. But
no, I don't know. I mean, actually no. Now you've mentioned it, I've used Twitter on my computer, my old ass computers from 2010. Believe it or not, and still works.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've only used Instagram on my phone, and I've used a browser, which is probably the closest approximation. You can only put one picture up, but that's what I've noticed. You usually only put one picture up on Lazarus Razors, and then you have your description. So I've been able to do that on there, or some of my alternate accounts there, in case I get axed on Instagram, because I usually just use the app. Yeah, the app you have to use if you're going to put up multiple pictures. So at least at a minimum, I have whatever picture I put up, and there's a picture of a hot chick, or at least a decent looking chick or whatever, some decent sort of eye candy. You can only do that on the app. You can't do that on a browser. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I don't. And like on my phone, I don't like the way the view is on my phone. They need like a less compact way or a less compact layout on a phone, because it's fucking. I don't know if it's old or because of my eyeballs, but it's kind of hard to read sometimes.
No, I understand, but I don't think it's ever going to happen, because everybody, pretty sure, everyone's going to go to their phone to deal with this shit. So I don't see them having the motivation to, do that shit anytime soon. Do me a favor. I'm going to go take a piss real quick. So if you want to plug some more shit, I'm going to ask myself out of this real quick, but I'll be back in about a minute or so.
Okay.
Cool. Thanks, man.
All right.
All right, I think that's most of the major noise that hopefully the mic is cutting out. Real nice benefit of the place I have now. Like, okay, well, the old place, the studio was literally in the bathroom. But this ain't too much worse. Bathroom's literally exit stage. What direction is this? Exit stage right? Exit stage left? I'm not sure. I think it's right.
It's one of them. You're.
It's one of them. Yeah, there we go.
You have a 50-50 chance of being incorrect.
And guess what? How many times I'm still gonna be wrong? I'm just asking for a friend here.
You need new friends.
That required I have friends anyways. But well, guess back on topic. Where the fuck did I leave off? Because we went in this whole fucking in Louise discussion. Oh, long story short, I tried to be low key on her profile, and I would stay on topic of what the hell she was talking about. But guess who ended up following my fucking profile on Instagram? Take a wild fucking guess.
Who? Crazy girl?
Well, she was already there.
Oh.
That's the whole point. One of the points. Oh yeah. Well, she had the boyfriend that she literally moved from a certain city in California that I'm not going to name. She literally moved up here.
Yeah.
And she made a point to let me know that she moved up here.
Yeah, that's a bad sign, bro.
How's that a bad sign?
Because it's a bad sign.
Hmm.
She moved up to where you're at to live with a guy. And while she's doing that, she's automatic. And while she did that, she's letting you know, or she's telling you about that stuff too.
She didn't tell me about the other guy. I had to find that out through other means.
Not about the other guy, but still, still you got to think about that because she's moving up to live with another guy, but yet she thinks it's acceptable to let you know that, or that she's moving up there in your area, you know.
About an hour away.
Huh?
About an hour away.
Yeah. That
And I talked about this before. What was it? I talked about the snow day. It was she had tried. She took a wild fucking guess at what city they lived in.
How old is
she? She actually made a point to point this out. She had her she had a birthday recently, and what was it? I made a post and she didn't include this guy in her post. That's going to be coming up in a moment. And it's kind of what I wanted to lead into what I wanted to talk about. And since you're here, you can probably talk about some of this as well.
How old is she?
Early 30s, early to mid 30s. She's about the same age. I made the comment that I wouldn't have guessed her age. I thought she was like in her 20s or something. But apparently she had told me what her age was about a year or two ago.
You have a picture of
whenever the fuck I made her. I do. Remind me, I could send you a picture of her. Well, I could just send your fucking profile.
Yeah.
Draw your own conclusions. Me and Vince talked about her earlier today because I thought she had. I thought Vince had found her. Turns out she found Vince. She found the Mask and Geek thing, and he followed her back. And the reason I know about it is because one of her last posts. I don't know if it's her last one, but it was the whole thing about she had her own take on the mask thing again. It's one of the reasons I like it because she's, despite being a fucking Wiccan priestess, she's surprisingly grounded in reality. Surprisingly enough, it's the weirdest fucking thing, but I guess she can do that.
Mm-hmm.
But I noticed that he liked one of her posts. That's how I knew that Vince knew who she was. That's why I brought that up earlier today.
Ah.
And it's no bad blood or anything. It was like, yeah, that's kind of fucking interesting. How did you find it about this? I just wanted to know. And if he gets up getting to her, before I do, all right, fine, go right ahead. It's all good. It's all good. I just found it fucking interesting. It turns out she found him, and then she followed him, and then he followed her, and they're doing their whatever.
Yeah.
Again, one of the dangers of having your woman on social media. I'm just saying, for anyone who's listening in the chat later.
Well, my girl's not allowed on social media, so I don't have a problem.
Exactly. There you go. If you're going to be committed, you can't do that. Sorry. I wish I learned that lesson, but what can you do? Anyways, where did I leave off? Long story short, I didn't want to fuck up her relationship with who she's living with right now, and who knows who else she's talking to right now. But I did what I was even fucking cleaning the goddamn private message. And again, me and her, we were talking damn near almost day to day.
Yeah.
But I go on Instagram. I think I was doing. Here's what I was doing. I had gotten another phone so I can get back on not Instagram. Get back on Twitter. Because I thought I would need a new phone number, which I probably will need at some point. But turns out you just needed the email address, which I got like you just need. I got a million of those, so that's fine. And yeah, first of all, I got onto that, and I immediately got axed within like 10 seconds.
Huh?
I shit you not. Literally got kicked off within I didn't get kicked off, but I'm still in Twitter jail. I just checked. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to get kicked off. I think the reason is because I use the same browser. I figured if you give it enough time and you log out and all this stuff, it will erase. Apparently not.
No, you have to make a brand new account.
Oh no, I made a brand new account. The brand new account got axed within 10 seconds.
Holy shit.
No, they go real fucking deep. So all my suspicions as far as how I do this shit, I'm not permabanned yet. We'll see tomorrow. If I'm on it tomorrow, I'll go ahead and try to find you. I think I looked up Mictobus as a profile, and your Lazarus Razor's profile showed up. So if I'm back on there, then well, you'll know. Sharpshooter's been, you know who Sharpshooter is, right?
Yeah, it's a girl. I didn't know it was a girl.
Yeah. Me and her, we actually exchanged numbers. Not like that or anything. Well, at least yet. But, we just talk kind of back and forth. She actually sent me this might have actually been a contributive factor too. She sent me a message that her and Mictobus have been having back and forth on Twitter. And he said something about what was it like, Bacon was the kind of person he kind of brought us all together. And it's kind of sad that he's gone. And I figured that'd be a nice kind of profile pic to kind of bring back. Kind of like a heritage thing. You're like, okay, well, I'm back. What'd I miss? And here's the profile pic. It's like, that's pretty fucking cool. It's cool kind of just receiving that, but it's, damn, okay, I guess I made a fucking impact. Why not use it as a profile pic to, kind of come back to that? It's pretty damn cool.
Isn't she an old lady too?
Dude, I've seen her. Do you follow her on Telegram?
No.
Find her on Telegram. Whatever picture she has up there, I'm looking, I was like, I was not expecting to see a hot fucking chick. But if that's her current picture, she really fucking takes care of herself.
It's probably
holy shit.
It is probably not.
Maybe not. I don't know. But whoever is in that picture certainly fucking does.
Well, it probably is her, but it's probably her from 8-10 years ago.
Maybe. Well, how old is Telegram?
I don't know.
I don't see her as someone who would kind of grip people like that. Maybe she is. I don't know. You could totally be right. Based on the interactions I've had with her, she's like me. I don't have the fucking time to fake shit like that. And I don't think she does either. But, who knows? Just saying. Anyways. But despite my best efforts with Theta and just her profile and her message or whatever, and me texting her back and forth, I made sure to keep everything, kind of covert. I'm not saying anything overtly sexual to her. I think I tagged her one thing about, what was it, cream pies or something like that. And actually, I didn't even text it to her. It was just a post that I had, and she fucking reacted to it. It was hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
But then I log in, and I was like today or yesterday or something like that, and you know, you log into Instagram, and then there's all the stories that's at the top, and then there's the first post that you see, and you keep going down, and especially if you've been active, you'll get people who will follow you, and who's fucking following me now? Who's following me now? It's the goddamn, what was it? Not Turn Kennedy. I don't know why I keep wanting to say that. It's Houston Subgirls, Dom. But basically the same thing. The reason I know it's him, because first of all, I recognize the name because I've done my homework. But also, it's a picture of him with her in the background. And she's pretty unfucking mistakable. Because she's also doing the same kind of pouty lips things in the background. Again, she knows what the fuck she's doing. As I said, not a year ago, but I said it here actually, so in the last few months. So he knows who the fuck I am, and he now follows my fucking profile.
Yeah.
Yep. So I already fucked that up too.
When are y'all going out? When's the big day?
I haven't had time to go on Instagram really all that much, unless it's just for fun. I'm just kind of like, I'm in browsing mode only, really. I do that sometimes.
You're in lurking mode?
I'm in lurking mode. I guess that's a good way to put it.
Browsing. No, you're lurking, bitch. Shut up.
Well, I'm not even looking. I'm not looking at her profile. I'm not looking at. I'm just kind of browsing along and see what whoever subscribed to and what they're putting out, and I'm just looking for the content, and that's all. I'm not looking at the notifications. I'm not looking at the messages. I'm not looking at who's followed my profile or whatever. I mean, that's what I'm doing. And that's, I'm eating something, I'm winding down for the morning because it'd be ashamed to call this a night. It's like, Jesus. All right, here we go. I tried to, not fuck things up, but apparently that might actually end up coming up. And all right, we'll see. Now, what I'm thinking is, okay, if I openly acknowledge this and I go ahead and accept his request or whatever. Well, first of all, I can clearly see that his chick is in the background. And then, by the way, again, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, she does not have him in her background. So, what's the level of commitment there?
Well, I'm figuring if she's living with him, but she's still talking to you, not very much. And if she's talking to you, she's most likely talking to other guys too.
I would think so too. I even said as much.
She's a bit of a man eater.
And by the way, I've seen this before, and one of the things I wanted to bring up back when I was on Facebook, I can't remember exactly what it was. It was some argument I got into, but it was some guy I got in an argument to, and he had this girlfriend. I'm gonna take a wild fucking guess just thinking that out. It was something about relationships. Did you know I used to get into relationship arguments back then? I hope you were sitting down for that. Anyways. But I ended up finding his quote-unquote wife's Facebook page. It was the same thing. He has a picture of his girlfriend or his wife in the picture, in the profile picture. Take a wild guess as to what she had as her profile picture.
Probably just her.
It was just her.
Yep, just her. No husband, no family.
No husband, no nothing. It was just her.
Yeah.
And the explanation I got with that was, okay, well, she does things online or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah, sure, buddy. and I looked. There wasn't any. It's the same thing I'm seeing here. And well, the reason I wanted to bring all that up, the reason I titled this, what was it? The honeymoon phase, is because for 3 months or so, she was singing this guy's praises. So he's the best, he's awesome, and this is what you do for a loving relationship. And she's reading books and all this stuff. She's going on truck trips with them because he's a trucker and doing all this stuff. And guess what stopped happening within the last 3 fucking months?
When did she move up there?
This year, I think. Early this year.
Like 3 months ago?
No, before that. A little bit before that.
Okay. So she
fairly recently, within the last 6 months, I think.
Yeah, so she moved up there to live with this guy. And before she moved up there,
she was already with this guy, and then they decided to move up here.
Yeah, I know, but she was with him, but she wasn't living with him, right?
I don't know, but I would have, if I had to guess, probably not.
Okay, because it sounds like she sprung the old bear trap on him.
I don't know, but that's why I wanted to bring them.
That's what I do know, because she lived with him now.
She lives with him now.
It's not really the honeymoon is over. It's just she accomplished her mission.
I think she did.
So yeah,
one can only, I'm sure that's not just the only mission she had. I'm sure that's only a stage. Whatever else she had in mind, I get the feeling I'm going to end up either finding it out or not finding it out. I'll just put it that way.
Do what?
Whatever her mission was, I'll end up finding out or not finding it out. We'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, again, she made it a point. Maybe there's other people that she moved up here for. There's a reason she made it a point to fucking tell me she moved up here.
All I'm saying is that it's a really good, for her, it's a really good position to be in. She lives with a guy who's a trucker, which means he's usually out on the road most of the time, leaving her by herself in the house.
Right. And there's been posters she's put up that where she's on the road with him.
Right.
But I would take a wild fucking guess and say, when she did that whole fucking thing in Olympia, where she went to go explore things, and by the way, where the hell are you? And can you come out or whatever? I'm gonna take a wild fucking guess and say he was somewhere else, and kids are somewhere, the kids are somewhere else or whatever. I'm gonna take a wild fucking guess and say that was the case.
Uh-huh.
I'm just saying.
Shit, he's probably at home watching our kids.
That could have been the case too. That was also another thing I was thinking of. She says I need to go find something because apothecary reasons, and also I'm a witch. So there's that. I mean, I guess if you're gonna wife with someone like that, you kind of have to accept at least a little bit of the craziness. So yeah, probably.
No, you don't actually. You just Wiccan girls. You don't marry those girls at all. You don't have them live with you. None of that shit. They're fun to play.
Well, we're not this guy. He's living with her.
Yeah.
He moved her into a fucking house, so we're not this guy.
He gets the burn.
So exactly. And now he's probably going to be in my DMs within the next couple of days. I'll update you on that shit. There's a reason he decided to follow me on Instagram. I'm just saying.
Keep tabs on his girlfriend there, living girlfriend? Or keep
Keeping tabs on me, at least. I don't know.
Well,
Maybe. And one of the things I throw out, this could be this is a caveat I'm gonna throw out there. Maybe he saw my content or whatever that I'm putting out there. Maybe he actually just likes the hot chicks. Who knows? Maybe he actually just likes my fucking content. That could very well be the case. I don't know.
I doubt it.
I doubt it too, but it could be the case. Who knows? Maybe she turned him on and was like, hey, there's this guy named the goddamn Bacon, maybe you should follow his content. And I've even extended that to her. Maybe she's not really all that attracted to me, even though every indicator is saying no. She wants my semen inside of her at some point.
There you go.
Every indicator says that, but it could be. I don't know, maybe she just likes me for my personality and what I do online or whatever. It could very well be. And then she turns her boyfriend, hey, you should go follow this guy. It very well could be. I would say that's on the very outskirts of the realm of possibility. But it could be. Yeah. I do open myself up to that possibility. It could very well be. I try to be as open as I can.
Yeah.
What can I say?
Yeah, I doubt all that shit. I mean, yeah. She fucking. You're paying her attention, so that's corner.
Well, she's paying me more attention than I'm paying her.
Doesn't matter.
I think it does.
You're still paying her attention.
More I am still paying attention.
Yeah.
In part because she earned it. I think that's a discerning factor. The fact that she's throwing a lot of shit my way, I think that means a lot. Just me, man.
What the hell is she doing?
Hey, she says a lot of shit that's actually interesting. I'll tell you that.
There's very few things that girls say that's interesting.
That is,
if they do, it's a fucking accident or they heard it from somebody else.
Maybe it's just me, but a lot of times depends on the girls. A lot of times you're right. You're not wrong about that. Sometimes they actually do say things that are interesting. A-Dub happens to be one of them. And so I actually do like listening to what she has to say. Even if I don't agree with it, even if it's in some field that I don't think is totally grounded in reality or whatever, at least it's something different. I kind of like listening to it. But that's just me. I'm open to entertainment, if nothing else.
Well, I get entertaining. I'll give you that.
Actually, I have other questions as far as the whole witch thing and the astrology thing. I actually kind of I have more questions as far as that goes. I'll get into that at some point. Well, we'll see how that goes later.
Well, just understand it's bullshit. So.
No, I'm 100% with you, Bull Rush. Well, look, most women have to have their.
But if you want to make small talk and shit with her, yeah, that's a good route to take, or good subject matter.
Yeah. Well, why tear that down?
Yeah,
keep in mind, this woman, she actually, whatever her actions were aside from moving up here, she opened up an apothecary shop.
Apothecary?
And yes. And now I don't know what Chad Elkins would say about that.
Well, apothecary shop.
I don't know what
herbs. It's just like herbs and spices and fucking different crystals and shit.
Right. No, I get that.
You know what you need to ask her though? Next time when you're talking to her and stuff, ask her what, since she's Wiccan, ask her what sex damn, what do they call them? Like what sex rituals that she's done and which ones that she's not done that she wants to do.
Oh, you know what? Hang on the fuck. I'm gonna write that one down.
Yeah.
Hang on. Because I know that's a big part of Wiccanism.
Well, they have sex rituals and stuff throughout the years, or throughout the year.
How do you know this? I'm gonna ask you. How do you know?
Brother, I've dated my fair share of Wiccan girls.
Really? Would you like to expand on that?
Yeah,
If not, that's fine.
they're all crazy, but they were fun.
Well, no shit. Why do you think I'm keeping her on the retainer?
But don't let them live with you.
Oh, I'm not letting anyone live with me.
Good.
I told you about my place here, Fort Sky Dungeon.
Yeah.
Good luck trying to fucking move into this place. It's like it's little city in city camping. It's basically what it is. It's like okay, let me put it this way. It's in city glamping. I'm speaking to you from my kitchenette, which actually somehow is bigger than the kitchen I had at the other place.
Yeah.
But everything else is like there's no fucking space for that. It really isn't. Good luck trying to make a pitch for moving into this place.
Yeah, some of them sometimes they can be on that feminist trip, but they don't really mean
She's
it.
not. She's 100% out against that.
Yeah, some of them can be, some of them aren't. Usually the older ones really aren't that much.
Well, she's our age, so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, she's my age. She celebrated her 33rd birthday. Recently, and I got a picture of that. I can send that to you later if you want. Just message me on Instagram so I remember.
Well, I'm almost 40, Bacon. Shit.
Yeah, close enough.
Yeah, but
Close enough, man.
that yeah, Wiccan girls are fun. You just got to kind of keep them at arm's length. And yeah, don't believe anything they say.
You work with it. That's what I would
You just roll
say
with it.
about that.
You just roll with it and have fun with them. That's all. That's really all you do with any girl.
Yeah. Well, that is what you do with any girl.
Those girls, they're just they're play toys.
And I think she understands that.
Yeah.
I actually do think she understands that.
No, it doesn't matter if she does or not.
Somehow I think she does.
Just as long as you understand that. That's what's important.
I understand it with any woman, really. Look, I'm not it. Like Rob says, I'm not Mr. Right. I'm Mr. Right now. And how long that goes, it's going to depend on how the relationship goes. It's really what it is. Let me ask you a question, because I did label this a certain way. So I have my own story to tell about this. If you want to listen to them, that's fine. If not, that's fine as well. You've had women that you've been around, whether you got married to them, whether you were around them long enough that the initial hype died down. You had the honeymoon period. And then the honeymoon period died. And that's the point that I want to make with this. The post that I'm seeing from this particular lady is that it's gone from, before this guy was here, she's posting pics of herself, her basically flexing her sexuality.
Yeah, all girls do that.
Of course. And then this guy shows up in the picture and she's posting pictures and videos and all this other stuff of him or of her with him. And he's the best thing in the world and he's taking care of all the kids and
oh yeah,
they're doing the cross country tours.
Yeah.
But then 3 or 4 months later, That's ended. She's taking pictures of herself again, kind of doing the same pictures. And then every once in a while, I'll take pictures of maybe her kids with the family. And I don't know if she has family up here. I'm going to take a wild guess to say that's the case because she's still up here. I don't know if she's going back to California to do that. I don't know. But the guy is nowhere in the picture in all of her pictures back then. And so,
of course not.
That, she had her honeymoon period with this guy where he was the center of her world for whatever reason.
No, she bagged her plow horse is what she did, dude. I've seen this shit 100 times, more than 100 times when I was in the military. Except back then we didn't have social media, But yeah.
Would you care to expand on that?
Yeah. So basically, what she did, you got a single mom and with kids in tow. She's basically marketing herself, trying to basically fishing, and old boy with truck driver, he bites and takes the bait, and so basically what she does, well, I've seen a lot of girls do, she love bombs them to death, gets them hooked, best
Probably.
Best sex.
I've never met her in person, so I don't know, but I would take a wild guess, just based on my own experience, to say that you ain't wrong about that.
And she's
Please continue.
She's probably all in. She's into him and everything, and then he finally either she brings it up or he brings it up, and he wants her to move in because
and they move in up here.
Because the thing is, he's a truck driver, so he doesn't have much of a social life. So I'm guessing that he probably makes good money, but he doesn't have much of a social life because he's constantly traveling. So he runs into this girl that's early mid-30s, and she fucks a lot, and she probably did some shit to him that he ain't never had done to him before. He's like, oh,
I can guarantee you. Have you seen the pictures of this girl?
No.
I'll send you a picture after this.
So basically what happens is that she does all that stuff to him, and he really likes it. He's like, why don't you come live with me? So she does. She moves up there with him and brings the kids along and shit. And now she's got her little fucking plow horse.
By the way, moves up here as opposed to anywhere else. As opposed to Tennessee, as opposed to Missouri, as opposed to anywhere else.
That's where
she moved up here.
That's where he lives.
I don't know where he lived, to be honest. I mean, if I looked into his profile, I could probably figure it out. I haven't looked into that, but
yeah, but
they lived in the same area as far as I could tell. And then they decided decided to move. Huh?
Did she move in to his house or whatever?
No, they both moved up here.
Okay.
Oh, so neither of them had roots up here, but they decided to move up here.
Oh.
And that's why it made the distinction that she took the time to tell me that she moved up here.
Right.
And let me know that she wasn't down in in the city in California anymore, because I talked about her before. Is, hey, I could stay in your place at some point because you're literally on the way back to my place where my family lives, where my mom and her husband lives in Inglewood. You're literally on the way. I was like, okay, you're perfect. You're right there. So she knows that. And so she made the point to tell me that she moved basically about an hour away.
Yeah.
In not the biggest city in Washington, but one of them. She made the point to tell me that she moved up here. And there's a reason she fucking told me that.
Well, yeah, you're a branch, so she's just keeping your branch alive.
Follow me. I forgot what I was looking for.
A picture of her.
Oh, a picture of her. Okay, hang on. Give me a second. I'll send to your Instagram. Please continue with your point.
I don't have much of a point. Just be careful with her. She's a free spirit, that one.
No kidding. Which is fine with me, but you know what? Hey, what can I say? I don't want to be tied down by anybody.
That's true.
What can I say?
Nothing wrong with that.
Second. What's your Instagram again? Bull Rush or
No, Lazarus Razors.
Lazarus Razors? Hang on.
Lazarus_Razors.
This should bring it up. Oh, well, it will bring it up if I actually fucking spelled it correctly. There you go, Lazarus Razors. There's her latest pic. That's the one that she took. It was for her 33rd birthday.
Send it?
Yep. I just sent it. It just went through. Am I wrong for pursuing this? Let me know. I'll sit back and listen.
Oh, that girl's trouble, Chief. Hell yeah.
I didn't ask if she was trouble. I already know she's trouble. I asked if it was worth it. For me, yes.
Yeah. You did not tell me she was a Latina, dude. She's Latina in a whip.
I don't think she's a Latina.
She don't look fucking Indian or anything. What is she?
Dude, she's your fucking color. What the fuck?
No. Dude.
How did you get Latina or Indian out of that?
She's Latina, dude.
You think so?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Really?
Oh yeah.
I'm totally asking her about that. Okay. I'm gonna tell a bull rushes. Are you a Latina? Are you native?
No, she's probably like half white or half Latina, but she's not like a full white girl, dude. She's
maybe not. I don't know.
No, I'm telling you, if she's telling you that, she's bullshitting you.
She never said anything like that. She's never made any mention of what her race was.
Okay.
So I don't know. I just know her basically what I just showed you and what she looks like. Well, she never made any mention about that.
I'm from Southeast Texas, so we have a lot of Latin people here, and we have
people. Hey, did it just get dark in here?
We have a lot. No, I think we have a lot of we have a lot of Latin people here. A lot of Latinos.
Oh, Latin people.
Yeah.
Okay, we just got illegal in here. Never mind. Go ahead.
So, yeah, that girl is. She's at least half Latina, dude. I'm telling you, she's.
Really? You think so?
At least half, if not all.
Oh God, you just gave me a question I've got to ask. I'm going to ask her that. Are you half Latina? Why do you ask? Because one of my best friends, Boris, asked if you were half Latina. I'm definitely going to throw that in there. That is fucking. That is priceless.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And she dyed her hair red.
Oh, you saw that?
Yeah.
Did you see the rest of her profile?
Do what?
Did you see the rest of her profile? She did that later. She
She
went
what?
the whole Kristen route. That's all I know. By the way,
Who
how
the fuck
often
is
does her quote unquote boyfriend show up in this? I'm
who,
just asking for a friend here.
who the fuck is sure-footed animal? I don't know.
What is what now?
That's the name of somebody.
What?
Someone followed me on Instagram like just a few months ago.
Oh,
They have a weird fucking name. Jesus Christ. There's a
someone wants to buy a razor, hopefully.
yeah.
But no, that's her.
How in the hell? How do I get back to pictures, dude? What the fuck?
I don't know. I don't know what the fuck you're looking at right now.
I'm looking for the picture you sent me. Come on.
The picture I sent you? Hang on. Oh, it was a picture of her. I don't know why it's not showing up for whatever reason
Oh, I
on
found it.
my end. You get it? Did you get it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. That was her last picture that she put up. And she's doing the DSL picture.
Yeah, she's doing duck lips.
Definitely. Not even duck lips. Duck lips is a different thing. She's doing something a little bit different. She knows exactly what the fuck she's doing.
Yeah. Trying to get attention.
And that's
Yeah, that's duck lips.
she still lives with whoever the fuck she lives with. And now she's doing that. And I had stories that I wanted to tell about, what was it? Honeymoon periods ending with Hot Russian Next. Honeymoon endings with Bowl of Chaos, even though that almost never really technically ended. Hell, since you're on here, and if you want to talk about that, you can go ahead.
Talk about what?
Have you ever had a honeymoon ending, and do you have a story about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much every girl I've ever dated.
Oh, geez, here we go.
After about the third or fourth month, I get tired of their shit.
Third, fourth month. How?
This is when I was younger, though. I'd get after about 3 or 4, no longer than 6 months. We'll say. I just got tired of their shit and told them to go away.
Oh wow.
Or I just ghosted
Okay.
them. I didn't care. But yeah, that's the honeymoon period. And you just get all that is just like a dump of hormones whenever you first meet somebody.
Right.
And it gets extended the less you see of each other, the longer it'll last. But as you get together more and more and stay around each other more often, that shit, the hormone stuff start to go away. That like that hormone dump you get for seeing somebody like that. It goes.
Depends. That's why I kept. That's why I kept Bald Chaos. She never lived with me. That's why I kept it the way I did.
Right. Like I said,
And it lasted pretty much almost to the end.
yeah. And
well, it did last all really to the end.
Yeah, the less you see of each other, the longer it'll last. That's just all the honeymoon phase is just a lust phase. It's basically designed for a man and a girl to get together and have kids. That's all that shit's about. It's almost kind of like
Yes.
I always attributed it as it being akin to like a dogs being in heat.
Okay.
So like it's a really strong feelings and stuff like that. That's the honeymoon period where you just can't get enough of each other and shit, and you have like hot sweaty monkey sex.
That's how me and not Hot Russian X. Well, at some point, Hot Russian X were like that, but
Yeah.
Bald Chaos, we were definitely like that.
Yeah, I mean, it can last a while. Like my ex-wife, shit, we were like that for like 3 years, man.
Wow.
I mean, even after our kid was born.
That's even more impressive. You had a kid to take care of, and it was still like that. That's pretty impressive.
Oh yeah.
No, for me, it's I have two examples really. It's Hot Russian X and by the time we started living together, it was what you would normalize. It's what you would see for anyone who hooked up, who, what do you put it? It's what you will put. What's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know.
It's exactly what you would see it going towards. It's exactly what you see it going towards.
Oh yeah.
And it's not like it was all that bad going up to it. Again, it took 5 fucking years to get to it. But get to it, it did. And even till the end of that point, you know, she wanted to have a good fucking time until the end of that. She really did. I still remember the last time we had a really good fucking time. I really did. It was great.
Well, that's why I don't know, man. Like my girlfriend now, we just like she's got her own place. You know, she doesn't live with me. She comes over.
That's what I thought that this would evolve into. That she would have her own place, that I would have my own place, that I had my own place where we used to live. I thought it would go to that, but it never happened.
Yeah.
And she went on and do her own thing. And so now she's gone.
Who?
Hot Russian X.
Oh, well.
And so now
You're free to look 2 or 3 more.
Well, I got a lot more going on with that.
What?
Now let's talk about what do you call it? Ball Chaos. Another ex of mine. Someone I've talked about before on this very channel. I'm not sure where. Okay, I'm streaming here. Okay, cool, good. I wasn't sure where I was streaming. But you know what? I had her best interest in mind. Every fucking time she would reach out, I have her best interest in mind. And she would even reach out sometimes where other people were saying that she was making her feel bad. The people who were reaching out, they were making my ex feel bad for doing the work that she had done to make herself better physically, mentally, and all this other stuff. Literally, that happened. And she had messaged me, she had called me to try to get guidance to deal with that, and I had to take the time to tell her these people are not your friends. You know, they're not the people you wanted to deal with. The fact that you had taken the time to build yourself up is a good thing. And if they can't see that, then that is not a friend that you want to have.
I'm surprised you even answered her call, dude.
What's that?
Surprised you answered her call.
That was Bowl of Chaos at the time. Of course I answered her call.
Were you all still together?
I was on the way home, actually, and we're not together anymore, but I was on the way home.
And she called you.
Of course I answered that call.
And she just
Because you know what? Because you know what?
What?
That was somebody who she went through a lot of the same things that I did, and I wanted to help her out from that. I really did. Give me shit for that if you want, but I wanted to help her out for that because I went through the same thing she did. I went through a lot of the same shit that she did.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to help her out.
So I got a question for you.
Okay.
What size shirt do you normally wear so I can send you your Captain Save-A-Ho t-shirt?
Captain Samuel t-shirt. Okay.
What are you, like an extra large or some shit?
I wear a medium shirt, to be honest with you. I just wear a medium shirt.
Damn.
I can wear a large shirt, but
you don't have the shoulders for it. I get it.
I do have the shoulders for it, but medium works well.
Medium works well.
Yeah.
Medium?
Medium works well.
Nice. I'm going to send you a shirt here in a couple weeks.
Oh, Jesus. Here we fucking go. Here's what I get for giving Bulrush my fucking address, so he can send me a razor. Here we fucking go. Oh God. It was fine.
I got to do something, man, to keep you and fucking Jack, dude. I got to keep you motherfuckers in line. I feel like I'm bring you motherfuckers back to reality or something.
Like I've been out of reality, beforehand. You realize I have to do that to actually come to the conclusions I have to deal with, right? I have to be in reality to deal with that. You realize that, right?
So what you're saying is it's incompetence then. Okay, I get it.
My God. Jesus fucking Christ.
Hey, I'm not the one here taking calls from my ex-girlfriend and being a cheerleader for him. You know my ex-wife, she tried to get back together with me about 18 months, 2 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, she sent me a bunch of text messages and stuff. You know what I sent her?
What did you send her?
I sent her my reply to all of her bullshit. I sent her a picture of my girlfriend at the time, naked, tied up inside my bed.
Your boyfriend tied up. Okay.
No, my girlfriend.
Girlfriend. Okay. Sorry, I heard that wrong. My bad.
Girl I was saying at the time, tied up, naked, inside my bed. That used to be our bedroom, but it's mine now. Yeah, I never got a text from her again. Not like those, trying to get back together and shit.
Oh my.
Yeah, it was kind of shitty, but I don't give a fuck. They got the point across. And she cut that shit out. So yeah, I didn't
there you go.
There was no cheer.
I can hear the whatever the hell's going on in the background. Go ahead.
What?
I don't know. I heard something going on in the background. No. Never mind.
What I didn't do was be her cheerleader. And tell her that everything's going to be okay. Like you did.
Okay.
That's just you don't do stuff like that. You do you though. Once I break up with a girl or shit doesn't work out, they usually don't call me. I don't care if they do call me, I don't answer them.
Okay.
I don't give a shit what they've been through. You got to be ruthless, Bacon. I'm telling you.
Depends.
No, it doesn't depend. That's the problem. You don't want to be ruthless all the time, but you have to be.
I'm not saying you have to be ruthless all the time.
But this Wiccan girl that you're talking about, be careful with this one, all right? She's fucking.
This one, no, I know what I'm doing with this. I know what I'm doing with here. I know what I'm doing with.
She's crazy. Okay. But the thing is, like, I'm not saying don't see her. Just be careful. But she's crazy. She's.
Oh no, shit! She's crazy. I already know that,
bro. Any girl. Here's the thing. Any half Latina or Latina girl I've ever seen that dyes her hair fucking red is fucking crazy. All right.
Well, and they don't even have to.
It's not a hard and fast rule.
Put in the part where they're fucking. What do you call it? They're Wiccan or whatever.
That just compounds shit too. That just compounds the craziness. So I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying though. It's not a hard and fast rule. Of course, there are exceptions, as there are to everything. But the vast majority of Latina girls I've seen that dye their hair red, and she's Wiccan. Fuck, dude.
We'll see. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I want field.
Look, you know what?
I want field reports.
You want field reports, you're gonna get field reports. God damn it. We'll see what happens here.
I want detailed field reports. That's your.
As far as she goes, you know what? That's someone I'm willing to actually figure out.
Yeah,
That's someone I want to figure out.
get her done. Get her done, son. Yo, how many cigars you smoking every day? Like 7?
Not even close to that.
Not even close.
Today I smoked 2.
Oh, you smoked 2 today?
You saw me smoke 1 today. Maybe you saw me smoke the other one earlier.
Yeah, the thing. Hell yeah.
Yeah, Saturday. I'll if there's a what was it? I'm asking the gig thing that's going on.
Yeah.
Then I'll smoke one through that. You saw me smoke one for that.
Yeah.
Saturday night I'll obviously smoke one. And then Friday I will do one as well. And that's it, really. That's all.
Cool. What's your favorite so far? Or you got a couple of them?
My favorite?
Yeah.
Alec Bradley's White Gold. That has been my favorite so far. Alec Bradley's White Gold.
Yeah.
So hopefully you guys like that one.
Cool. Oh, there was a.
I just realized I'm on some chat or something.
Yeah, there was a. There was someone that followed me on Instagram and they sent me a DM. Very nice. It was very nice of them. I like that.
What is the channel that I'm a part of apparently? What channel am I a part of so I can bookmark it?
Huh? What's going on?
What channel am I a part of so I can bookmark it?
What channel?
What channel am I a part of here?
I don't know. It's your channel.
What do you mean you don't know?
I'm on stream.
It's your fucking channel.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Jesus Christ. Is this Bull Rush?
Yes.
This sounds like exactly something Bull Rush would say.
Yes.
God damn it. Okay,
Are
that's
you, are
why.
you streaming to YouTube?
I don't know what I'm streaming to. I'm on StreamYard.
Yeah, so am I. So
Son of a bitch. Okay. Alright. Son of a bitch.
you'll be all right, man. Don't worry about it. Just breathe. Breathe. Take deep breaths.
Where did he go? God damn it.
Where did who
There it is. I'm here. Okay, cool. I'm here.
go? All right. Calm down.
BorisLoungeRazors.com. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Put me on your, I guess your razors or whatever the fuck you're talking about.
Hey, do you know somebody? Do you know somebody by the name of Sure-Footed Animal?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay,
I don't know.
okay. You don't have to yell at me.
Shit. Huh? That's interesting. Tell me more about him. I don't know about. I don't know who that is.
I don't know him either.
Oh shit. Great. We're all in this fucking position where we got this flight attendant. Okay.
I don't know. He just because he sent me a DM. It was a very nice DM,
Okay.
and he said he watches your. He said he watches your stream.
He watches my stream. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, he says he likes your streams.
Yeah. Cool. I'm happy. I'm happy for him. I'm kind of sad that it has to lead to this shit where we gotta lead. We gotta have your stream here where it goes to something else, and
Why?
I don't know, for whatever reason it has to lead to something else. And what do you call it? Um, you have to have a lock key code, whatever the hell it is called. For whatever reason, that has to happen with your channel. I'm not sure why, but that's what's going on.
Okay.
I don't know why, but that's what's happening.
How do
And
you
honestly, I have to. I want to go.
what? Are you going? Are you
Oh,
sleepy? You
well,
gonna
not just that,
go say night night?
but well, not just that. I want to go actually eat something that's close by.
What do y'all have open there right now? In the middle of the night over there, huh? What was it like? Almost 2 o'clock over there.
Uh, it's not cool 2 o'clock here yet, but I want to have some goddamn food. That's what I want. That's really what I want here. All I want.
Well, go get it. I guess this is goodbye.
Damn. Oh, shit. Oh, nice.
You lost your hat. You're gonna be all right. You'll have to call backup for you. Jesus Christ, what's happening over there, man? Hey, Bacon. 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 Jesus Christ.
One.
Hey, Bacon. Baconator. Make sure you lay down on your stomach when you go to sleep. Bacon. Bacon.
Really? That's how this fucking happened. What the fuck?
Bacon.
What?
What are you doing? Hey, when you go to sleep, make sure you lay on your stomach when you go to sleep.
Is something
Just do what I tell you.
is something fucking monitoring me or whatever? Fuck.
Yeah. Your stream's still going.
Son of a bitch. Hang on.
Bacon.
Where am I?
Well, I don't know. You're like wrestling a fucking bear in there a minute ago. I don't know.
I don't know.
I was going to tell you, if you're going to go to sleep, make sure you lay on your stomach.
Oh shit. Sorry, man. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Did you win?
I had the shit I was doing in the background.
Oh. Well,
My bad.
the stream was still running.
Was it? Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Did you end the stream yet? Good Lord.
Oh God. Here's how I fuck things up in the long term.
Just hit end stream. What you gotta do?
I guess I should have. My bad. God damn it. I'll be honest, I don't even know what the fuck to say at this point.
Did you end the stream?
Well, no, because clearly we're still streaming here now.
Oh, okay.
I'm still fucking streaming. I didn't even realize I was. I thought I entered fucking things and I had other things to fucking do and I went to take care of those fucking things. And then now we're fucking talking about this shit now. Really? I didn't even realize that.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, because you said something about going out and get something to eat, and then you just got up and left. And then
Did I?
And then you
oh
started,
my god.
It sounded like you were wrestling a fucking bear or something. That's why I'm asking you if you won or not, man, because I want to know.
Dude, hey, I'm sorry, man. My bad. I'm totally sorry about that.
That's what I'm saying. If you go to sleep later on, when you go to sleep, make sure you sleep on your stomach first. Okay? I don't want you like fucking asphyxiating on your own puke.
No, that won't be a problem, but I understand what you mean. Oh my god.
Fucking possums or something back there. I don't know what's going on.
Jesus. All right.
Oh, there's like shit crashing to the ground or something. Shit getting knocked over. You're cussing.
Well, I'm always knocking shit over, so that's nothing new. That's always happening.
Yeah.
Christ. All right. Oh. Fuck. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with this stream. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I think I recorded it. Who knows?
Well, no, hold on, let me see. Because I'm on YouTube. Yeah, you're still streaming on YouTube, so you have to end the stream on StreamYard if you want to do that.
I'm streaming on YouTube still? Really?
Yes.
What am I using to stream on YouTube? Because
you're doing it through StreamYard. I know that. So if you want to end the stream on YouTube, you got to go up and end the stream on StreamYard there.
Okay. Whatever.
Just go. I think it's in the top right corner of your screen. Just hit end stream.
It's in the bottom right from what I can see, but I understand you, man.
Well, either way. That's the one you want.
You know what? I think, let's go ahead and end this. Jesus Christ.
Then I can, end the stream, and I can give you a list of shave shit that you want that you can get.
Oh yeah.
You can just write them down.
Do you have my what do you call it? Do you have my what the fuck is the name? Do you have my Instagram as far as
yeah, I can DM you on this.
Just you hit me up on Instagram and let me know what I can use actually as far as the actual stuff that you can use there.
Okay.
Because I'd love to use that stuff as well. And if it's something that you get and you can actually make a profit from, I would love to do that as well. Just saying.
Well, I can give you the websites that you can go to. and it's the website.
Love it.
Yeah, the websites I'll give you. It's really they're good products. You know, so you can buy from them, and it's not like junk or anything.
Okay.
So I will tell you, like, if you go with a traditional barber strop for your razor, don't get the most expensive thing out there. Don't even get the mid-level stuff. Just get something fairly cheap, around $40 to $60. If you go that way,
Okay.
don't, because you're most likely you're going to fuck up your first drop, or you will fuck up your first drop. Everyone does. You're going to dig into it with your.
I can believe it. Yeah, I believe it.
When you start,
Definitely.
yeah. So like when you start getting confident and really good at stropping, then you go out and get you, maybe a mid-level stropper and stuff like that. And when you do, let me know. I can tell you who to go to for really good stuff.
Gotcha.
So you'll get quality stuff, and but not right now though, because you got to learn.
I don't really think so. I would have to learn from whatever the hell you're talking about. So,
Well, if you want,
100% right.
if you want, what we'll do is let me know when you're available, and we'll set up like a StreamYard session, and I'll show you how to strop a straight razor. Okay.
Okay.
I've been wanting. Well, that's one of the things I've been wanting to do too, is to make a couple instructional videos about how to strop, how to hone a razor, stuff like that, for anyone who's interested.
All right. Sounds good to me.
I mean, you can find it on YouTube, but a lot of those videos are fairly old, and they're not edited very well. Like, they're not made very well. The sound sucks, or the video is not that good. Stuff like that. But because it's usually a bunch of boomers and shit that make those videos, on YouTube. So
Yeah.
they're like, so the video is being shot like with them on their phone, and their phone's in like portrait mode and shit like that. It's like, all right, dude. So the sound sucks. The video is not that great. Shit like that. I want to make like a semi-professional instruction.
Well, you're gonna make it's something that actually makes sense. You're gonna put actual production out there that
I want to make look at
people
like,
gonna actually.
I want to shoot it in 1080p. Like not like 720 by, and I have cameras I can do that with. So
Okay, and there you go. There you have it. You're going to actually do something that people can actually do something with.
And I think Rob said he'd help me with the editing and stuff like that, since he's getting into that.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah,
I'm in.
But
so whenever you want to do that, then
well, you just let me
know.
You just let me know, because I mean, you're the one that needs the help, not me. You let me know. All right.
Fair. I need your help with the what the hell was it?
The stropping.
Well, the everything on that.
Well, you mainly just need to learn how to strop first. We'll start with that, because that's something you have to do every time, either before or after you shave.
Okay, fair enough.
Because you have to strop, you have to strop your straight razor before every shave.
No. Okay. Yeah, you're right about that.
So we'll do that. We'll do that first. Get you used to doing that first, okay? Then we'll go from there.
Okay.
If you want to.
No, you're right about that. That is what I need to pick this up. But the reason I wanted to talk about the thing is because it laid into the other things that you wouldn't normally get into. And that's why I brought it up. That's the only reason I brought it up. That's really why.
Don't worry, I won't lead you down the road of sedition or whatever fuck that road is. Perdition, yeah. Not sedition, perdition. I won't steer you wrong, brother. I know all the good shit that you need to get. Won't cost you a bunch of money. You don't have to be like me and spend